Before we jump into today's math problem, let's take a moment to relax and focus on our breathing. Gently close your eyes and take a deep inhale through your nose. Slowly exhale through your nose. As you take the next inhale through your nose, see if you can make an audible breath, hearing the breath in the back of your throat, making a sort of Darth Vader sound. And as you exhale through your nose, same thing. See if you can hear that Darth Vader sound of the breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale slowly through your nose, feel that tension release. One last deep inhale at the top. Hold your breath for a few seconds. And then see how slowly and gently you can exhale. And then gently open your eyes. This is a problem from the College Board. It comes from section 3 of the SAT test. Calculators are not allowed on this section. It's a multiple choice question that says, the graph of a line in the xy plane has slope 2 and contains the point 1, 8. The graph of a second line passes through the points 1, 2 and 2, 1. If the two lines intersect at the point AB, what is the value of A plus B? Give this problem a shot, see what you can do, and if you're not sure how to approach it, that's okay. You can just take a guess, and then in about a minute or so, we'll have a look at it together. The problem entails two lines. The first line has a slope of 2 and the point 1, 8 lies on the line. And the second line goes through the points 1, 2 and 2, 1. The lines are going to intersect at AB, and the question is asking, so what is A plus B? Your first instinct may be, hey, we've got two lines. We can find the equation of each of those lines. We can then solve the system of equations by substitution or addition or subtraction, find the solution, and then add the x and y coordinate. Now remember, the SAT math problems allow an average of just over 1 minute per problem. So when I thought about doing that, I thought, that may take me longer than a minute. Is there another way that we can approach this? So I want to show you a visual strategy that I think is a shortcut on this problem. So let's look at the coordinate plane, and it's absolutely true, you're not going to get graph paper on the SAT, but we can do a sketch. And although I'm not the greatest drawer, you'll see that it'll be good enough so that we can zero in on what the answer is. So let's look at the first equation. So I know it contains the point 1, 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 8. So let's just draw this really roughly, and that's the point 1, 8. All right. It has a slope of 2, so let's find the y-intercept. So that'll be going back 1 unit to the left, and that means it's going to go down 2 units. So that's my slope of 2, right? It's rising 2 units for running 1 unit, and that point is 0, 6. Okay, let's go one more point. So I'm going to go back 1 more unit to -1, and I'm going to go down 2 more units, and that'll be bringing me to the point -1, 4. Okay, so that's the first line. Let's do the second line in a different color. The second line goes through the points 1, 2, and 2, 1. So let's draw the first point. So that point there is going to be the point 1, 2. And then I need the point 2, 1. And there is the point 2, 1. So let's connect those. And I see that it has a slope of -1, right? It goes down from 1, 2 to 2, 1. So what is its y-intercept going to be? It's going down 1 unit for every unit that goes over to the right. So it's going to have a y-intercept of 0, 3. All right. So let's actually go one more point. So if I go one more point to the left, it's going to go up one more point. And what do you know? I'm at the point -1, 4. So I think that you can see at this point that I did a straight shot in the first line from 1, 8 going down 2 units, and that brought me to this point here. And for the second line, I did a straight shot from 1, 2, and 2, 1, extending it, and I also got to that point. So this is where the two lines are intersecting at the point -1, 4. So A is -1 and B is 4. So A plus B is going to be -1 plus 4, which equals 3. And what do you know? That means that B is the answer. So I hope that you've seen with this strategy that problems can be solved visually or graphically, and that I don't necessarily have to do them algebraically, especially if they're going to involve a lot of complicated manipulations to find two equations and then combine them. If you have any questions or any suggestions or requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of new videos as they become available. I enjoyed working together, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.